my very first, well, my second world that I made. I think I actually have it installed here. Well, here. Here's Creative World 1. Sorry. Anyway. Where am I at the moment? Okay. This will do 8. Let's see, where am I now? Right. Anyway, this was the second world that I made, but this was done by a different computer that I originally had, and this was the first building that I made. I stuffed up at one point, so don't worry about it. This is when I'm saying, yes, I have the power to do everything, yay, something like that. And I moved over here, started again, and my second building which I made in this world was a underwater base. About here. I'll probably go in there in a moment. Then I added more onto it, then I made a little building up here. So basically I did a tarred pillar all the way up to here so I could actually build. That's pretty much the old height limit. This was during 1.7.3 to 1.8. And this is, plus it was raining as well, so may as well do it. So pretty much it looked like this, and pretty much like this when I was building it. So I was constantly trying to build. Do I even have sound on? Yes I do. Guess I didn't add, guess the rain isn't working anymore. Oh well. So this is where I built. I made a little airlock as well. There we are. This was also pretty much just sand and stuff like that, so I ended up making a little hole, then I just built around here and started adding more stuff in here, and then I started expanding out. And his bedroom, started expanding out here. This is another airlock. This was added during 1.0, or the release. And this is an exit which I added later on. The pool, which is under the lava, so I'm using that as a light source. There. And also I added a testing facility, which was along here to this place here. I forgot what this originally was, but I made it central heating. It was a bit stuffed up. Anyway, this was the portal room, this was another area, but then I made a tunnel to another base. Yeah, didn't really like the nether that much, so I ended up leaving. Oh yeah, this was a tree area. I was gonna try growing something under the water and stuff like that. I didn't end up growing it, so yeah. And this takes us to the next base. I added these steps in later on. Also, you can see that railway before. That actually takes us to the next base, which is a little tower there, which was originally going to be a hotel sort of thing, or motel, hotel, that sort of thing. For if I ever added any people on here, I made this onto a server and stuff like that, so I would add this here for them to do my bidding. This here is storage I added later on. This was, I think this also housed some MSFUs when I had the mod installed. Penthouse entrance. This was originally water, about 2x2 to actually swim up because I was in creative mode. And this was our central heating. funny thing is that when I first started off, this isn't actually the original building itself. This is about the 6th reconstruction of it. Because whenever I added central heating, ended up burning everywhere. When I added a little place up there with a fireplace, it ended up burning. Anyway, this is about the 6th one. I ended up covering it with water, do all that sort of stuff. Also, yeah, doors. So each level has rooms, and I think the 4th floor has a little area where you can pretty much just jump off and just look outside. Also a railway to that building where I was before. And this is my little elevator to the penthouse, since there is no direct route to actually get up here. It's only this one here. And you have to be in creative mode to actually get up here, so I never really designed anything for survival and stuff, so pretty much all this was done so it would be creative compatible. Don't know why this is here. Anyway, storage room. There was cables everywhere as well, so don't be surprised if stuff isn't here. I think this was a guest room. This was added later on. Kitchen. And up here is the master bedroom. Pool. And this here is basically my little level out here. Yeah, I don't want anything to catch on fire. Come on, finish up. There we are. Anyway, this is where I built out here. Sun's rising. And, oh yeah, fireplace is here, so that's why a little bit of obsidian was there. This rail goes all the way over to that other place or above ground where you may have seen it. So basically anyone who was over there would be able to transport over to here, get off the rail, walk off. So basically this is a workers area, and just head down here. Originally there was a water pillar, but now it's taken off, so I guess I'll head down. And this is that entrance to the area in here. Anyway, there was 2 rails. One which went over there. I was transporting something in another rail, which the carts would fall down there because I didn't really feel like destroying them. Go around here. I was fascinated with the scenery as it was generating, or the land generating. So I ended up building it under here, going through here, that, and then found a desert biome. One of my first desert biomes. That's another track. This one, well, to return. This track was the main track which went to this building here, which was going to be like a random tower thing. Explosion there, don't worry about it, I'll explain in a moment. All the way to sky limit. Gonna make little building offices and stuff like that. Be able to go through here, there. This originally had, well, water was here, so I built over it. And this explosion. This was generated via a nuclear reactor which I had under here. So basically I'm showing you my faults whenever I built. And this was a secondary railway, which takes us over there, has about 4 or so different stops. This one has a few stops, and yeah, I don't really want to go over there because there's nothing. So that's pretty much it for this world. And it's been going for 25 minutes, I'll probably just section this off. This is Creative World 2. This was originally in Creative, then I made into Survival. Just trying to remember where everything is. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Let's see if I can do this. No, never mind. Where is everything? Yes, we'll make it 50, 0. Nope, can't teleport. Don't know my way around this world though. I originally had something here. Let's see if I could find it. Oh, there it is. Here was when I was... I believe this was done in... Yeah, I think this one was done in 1.0. This is when I was experimenting with MC Edit. And basically over there is a village, which then takes a area along here. And this was originally a, well, here is basically a portal area, or portal room. So I'd be able to travel, so anyone who wanted to travel to Nether would need to pay a certain amount, travel along here, go through here to the portal. That's a little monitoring area. Basically you're able to store and take stuff with you. This is where people travel through here. And since 1.4, well, yeah, I believe it's 1.4, people, things are able to travel through the Nether. So, through the Nether now. And this is where we'd enter. A little enclosed area, which is actually another hotel area, which pretty much, this is where you would spend most of your time. And this is basically a little storage area, living quarters, meeting room, control center, and viewing deck. So if people had this dot in peaceful mode, then you'd be able to see gas everywhere, and here was a little airlock made. There's a lot of redstone everywhere because I was... wow. Never mind. Anyway, I was very experimental with redstone, so I couldn't really do too much. And that's it. Tim's World, what's this one again? Oh yeah. So, guess we'll go with test 2 for creative mode, or for 1.0. Let's see where I am. Oh yeah, I remember this. There's a building over there. If I just, yep. Guess I don't really need that stuff in my inventory anymore. Anyway, there was originally little areas here where I'd be able to send stuff, receive stuff, another bedrock bunker. So, whenever I built a map, I always made a bedrock bunker everywhere. So, this takes us over to farm, and over there's another farm with some poultry and etc. This was a little hotel, motel thing. Watergate, which I made not too long ago. And it's not working. Ah yes. Just quickly add a block. There we are. Yeah, it should work. It was originally a dam, which I'd just have stuff flow through. And I guess this can work well now for other stuff. Oh yeah, I decided to trap a villager in here. I wonder what trades they have, actually. Right. So this was also when I had certain things here as well. I mean, mods installed. This takes us down to a basement, which There's a pool of a villager. This goes all the way down to, well, bedrock, and then you fall through the world. Bedroom in there. Upstairs I had some other stuff here. This was added during, yeah, 1.0 and I think even 1.1. Some of the stuff. It's too clogged up there. Anyway. Another rail station. Stuff always kept going on the rail, so I started making little barriers. This is another building which I had here, which I made afterwards. Don't know what I did there. I think they use the supports and stuff. Pool there. Another little transmitting area. Stuff there, stuff there. I think there's a bedroom in there. Yeah, I'm just sort of going over this quickly. Sorry. So, there's stuff over there as well, but yeah. Mainly I'm just concentrating on the stuff which you may find interesting. Nope. What did I have in test? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what I have here. Oh yes, this was when I was still running in creative, well not creative mode, when I was still running Tgeak. Well, the Tgeak pack when it had, what's it called? The Zeppelin mod installed, so pretty much just had little Zeppelin areas, and originally this was going to be a large ship and stuff like that, but since you could only transport 1,024 blocks, it ended up exceeding that, and this ended up being a little station which was just floating. This had storage, so you see there's some old signs which was originally going to be used for stuff. Captain's quarters, as you see, still some old stuff from the, yeah, and this is where we had the airport area. So there'd be gates there, transporters. What else in there is communications room. Originally there was some wireless redstone stuff in here, so old wireless redstone stuff. And this takes you up to the little area here, so if large airships would land, they would land up on top, people would get on, take off. But then I realised that you could actually make the area a bit larger. Originally this was built down to here, MC edited it up, I think. Yep, I did. So this was originally taken upwards, and then after that, there was other buildings over there, other Zeppelins, another building over there, so everything was able to be connected via wireless redstone. Oop. What else? Done. Temporary housing. This one was actually designed for only one purpose, which was to test out different building, or to test out a building construction area. So, I believe you would have seen on this, on my first Minecraft video where I'd be on the server, and with that, we were going to build little housing areas, and this is one of the rooms, so it's very compact. What's this one? Alright. So I may as well play this. So you see it's very compact. You can put whatever you want here. This is always here. There's paintings here. Light sources here. So this is designed to have multiple floors. It has three furnaces. 2 double chests, crafting table, and these glass bits here designed so you can have 2 chests on top of each other, only being a 2 block high thing. Also here we have the area. That's annoying me now. Also, in the building we would have a communal, I believe, enchanting area, brewing area, and a few other things.